let's talk about blogs and social media. Now, one thing I always recommend to people is to document their learning journey, their process. Whether it's talking about the latest course you're doing or the project you're working on, what are the things you're finding hard and then learned from? If you're building a big project, documenting the steps along the way as you build the project. Now, doing that is actually a great way to let the community know in your industry that you're working on something. People will find your blog and perhaps start to follow you. It will help you in your job hunt process because it will showcase how dedicated you are to the industry, and you'll make people want to root for you to help you through the job hunting process. And with AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude, you can get help writing blogs even if English isn't your native language. And blogs allow you to form this industry expert persona. Because if you're writing blogs about a technical topic or a skill that you want to work in, you immediately draw attention as an industry leader. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time, your blog can signal to recruiters and coworkers that you're an expert in the field. And nowadays, writing a blog is very simple, right? There's so many tools out there. You can do it on your own website, your own portfolio, but you can even do it on LinkedIn. You can click on write article and just start writing an article. You can use communities like DevTO that helps you write blog posts, but also because they have readers and followers to get more eyes on your blog and get likes and hearts and all these things. You have places like Medium where you can potentially earn money from your blog. You have Substack, which is, again, similar to Medium, where it allows you to just write and get followers. Now, writing isn't for everybody, but it is one of those things that will help bolster your profile and make you stand out. And it's easier than ever to start a blog. So compared to when I started back in the day, I started a blog, I wrote a lot. It's actually how I started ZTM. I started ZTM after one of my blog posts on learning to code became viral. So you never know what opportunities blogs create. But the other thing I want to talk about is social media here. We live in an age where social media is everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whoever uses Facebook, LinkedIn, there's so much social media presence out there. YouTube is another big one, and it's overwhelming. Most people know to avoid social media, especially when it comes to just lack of productivity on there. But the main thing I want to emphasize in this lecture is to not put anything on your social media profile that you wouldn't want an employer to see. You see, your social media profile can be your own life. You can share photos about your life. That's completely fine. I have my own. I barely use Instagram, but it's still there, and I still post photos once in a while that I simply enjoy. But I never post on there things that I wouldn't want an employer to see. When people are hiring you, they're going to Google your name, and they're going to go through your social media profiles. And if you have a social profile that has, 10,000 followers, 50,000 followers on Instagram or whatever, and you're using that platform to spread positive message about the community or the industry that you want to be part of or you are working in, that's a good thing. People are going to see that and actually say, oh, that's a good candidate that stands out from the rest. But if you're on Twitter or X, or you're just starting flame wars, being aggressive on Reddit, being negative, people are going to find out. They're going to Google your name and find out who you are, and nobody wants to bring that to their team. So the step is to make sure you go ahead and Google yourself and see what comes up. Because these days, employers will Google you even before an interview, because they're not even going to bother bringing you over if what you have on Google and online is not somebody that they want to work with. Don't make political posts, strong opinion posts. Keep that to yourself. have a positive, hardworking persona online, or don't have it at all. No matter how good all the other things might be on your resume or your profile, your portfolio, if your social media sucks, well, then you're not getting hired. So this is something that people often forget. So make sure, Google yourself, check all your socials. If you're in the job hunting game, make sure everything's clean, positive, and you look like somebody that people want to work with. Bye-bye.